Hello. Thanks for having me back. And can I just say congratulations on the Emmy? Woo, woo,
Yay.
woo, woo. We are
Thank
so
you so
proud of
much.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. That means the world. We're keeping our grind on. We're like, okay, now we're thinking even more specifically about, okay, what are we going to submit to the Emmys for this next round? So we're on it. Thank you so much. It means the world knowing that community has got our back. But
and your front and your side.
there you go. And this is your first time in my living room set.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, so welcome.
Thank
I
you.
want you to feel welcome here. That's what it's all about.
I already did.
And yeah, you always are. But you're also always dedicated to the community and particularly to businesses. I want you to give the audience another understanding of what Elevate is.
Well, Elevate is an empowerment movement that I kicked off in January 2017. I was being obedient to divine guidance. I kicked and screamed and said, I'm not the one. This is too big. And God said, yes, you are the one, or I would not be bringing it to you. I said, okay. And it has 4 pillars. Elevate has 4 pillars: healthy Black love relationships, wellness, spiritual and personal development, and then business and economic development. So the Elevate Direct Impact Dollars Black Business Initiative falls under that 4th pillar. The upcoming BEST event, Black Entrepreneur Success Training, falls under that pillar. And since kicking off in January 2017, it's been amazing. We've done 14 events, 4 of them large scale. And now we're resuming with the live events. We took a little break over COVID. And so I'm so excited to be resuming it again and to be at a large Black-owned venue, the Super Funny Comedy Club, which is the largest Black-owned comedy club in the country. And we will be there in Tacoma for the 2022 ELEVATE B.E.S.T event.
This is exciting. I mean, all
Very.
around. We love Nate Jackson and the Super Funny Comedy Club. Look, trust. We have done so many things there because we know, like, and Nate knows. Anytime I come, I'm like, I make sure he knows I'm here. I'm supporting the shows. But this is exciting because now it's really being used to bring all of this amazing training for Black businesses. Tell us a bit about what businesses can expect when they register for this event.
Wonderful. Well, in November 2019, I partnered with an amazing business owner and friend of mine, Devin Stubblefield, who was also part of the original kickoff event in 2017. And we did the Elevate Black Money and Biz Success Summit at the Northwest African American Museum. It was wildly successful. The attendance was phenomenal. The museum was a great partner. And so we're resuming again. So there's no way I'm not going to partner with Devin again. We're a great team. And so we have 2 master business trainers that will be part of Elevate. We have a keynote speaker. We have wonderful networking. We have something called speed matching. As you know, I'm project manager for 2 separate business initiatives, Ezel's RUB Black Business Initiative and the Elevate Direct Impact Dollars Initiative. And so after looking at hundreds of business applications from Black micro enterprise business owners, 5 or fewer employees, it's become very clear where the gaps and holes are, that if they were filled, it would help them grow. So yes, there's education and mindset, but then there's also just access to certain services. So we have lined up 9 different service providers that specifically address the capacity growing services: website development, social media, bookkeeping, accounting, graphic design, videography, photography, business planning, digital marketing. So all those things that help build capacity, we're going to line them up for you. They're already pre-screened and pre-vetted. And you will have some speed matching sessions that will happen as part of the event, plus breakfast, plus lunch, plus we're at a world-class entertainment venue that's Black owned. Doesn't get any better.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, every time you come on and you talk about the offerings for small Black businesses, I'm always amazed, right? Because I do so much work in community, but I got a business. I need to be at these spaces, right? Because I realize, and I was just saying this to my financial advisor, that, I still got some work to do to really just grow my businesses and really to take my brand into a business format, which is something that, a lot of people have been telling telling me for years to make sure I'm doing that work. But I
Yes.
love this speed matching because you just named all of the things that are normally big gaps for business owners to fill.
Right.
And oftentimes they don't either have the connections or know where to go to get
Right.
these kind of services that will fit their budget, right? Like I mean, you could do a Google search all day long trying to find service providers, but
Right.
this right here with these vetted companies and institutions that you guys are bringing to the table, that is really a huge deal. How do
Yes.
people get connected to come to this event? Because I know it's going to be, space is limited too, right? Because you guys only have so much space. But tell us about how you guys are going out there and making sure people know about this event and how
Yeah.
people can get engaged.
Well, first of all, you can go to milliondollarmentor.net/elevate best event to get the full details, get registered. You can go to the Super Funny Comedy Club website. It turns out that our keynote speaker is going to be Nate Jackson, who I know very well, actually his whole life. I'm his oldest sister. And I thought people need to hear the backstory, the background. How did you build a $1.2 million facility in the Northwest, not in Atlanta, not in Oakland, not in New York, in the Northwest? And what was the journey to not only being on an NBC hit show, Young Rock, and now you're going to be in a feature Christmas film with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell? What's your journey? How did you win the Oakland Bay Area comedy competition? How did you get on Wild and Out with Nick Cannon? So we have our own keynote speaker right here. We didn't have to fly anybody in. And so that's how you can get plugged in. And then we have a whole bunch of community partners, because that's what Elevate is about. So if you walked into Tabor 100, you would see the flyers there. If you are a member of Professional Women of Color Network, you're going to see mentioned in their newsletter. If you're part of Urban Impact, it got sent out to their group, the Black on Business Excellence Group. So we believe in collaboration, partnering, and synergy. So hopefully every way you turn, you are finding out about the Elevate Best event.
Oh, this is amazing. I mean, honestly, kudos to you and the entire team for pulling this together. What great partnerships you have. And I'm so excited that you've been able to share how people can get contacted and get in touch with this amazing event. But we get to continue this discussion with Devin Stubblefield, your partner of this amazing event, right after this. Thank you so much for being with me.
My pleasure.